Hey guys, what's up? Para Boxing here. Today I want to be talking about Sergey Crusher Kovalev versus Jean Pascal. I don't think Pascal has a nickname. I forget now. I don't think he does. But this fight's going to be taking place January 30th. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow night at 9:45 on HBO. So don't miss the fight. It's probably going to end in a knockout, just like all the other fights of Sergey Kovalev. They all end in knockout. So Kovalev, his record 28-0, one draw, and that one draw was caused by a foul by Kovalev. I think I didn't see that fight. It was against Glover Young at the Playboy Mansion in Beverly Hills. Anyway, he was fighting some. I don't know if the guy. I mean, he was. What do you call it? The guy was 5-4, so the guy didn't have a good record. But it ended in the second round. It was a foul, and they called it a draw. But Kovalev probably would have knocked him out if the fight continued. And then the one guy that escaped the ring without getting knocked out. There was only one guy that escaped the ring against Kovalev and didn't get knocked out. And that guy was a Russian guy named Karen Avetsyan of Russia. So, and that was only a 6-round fight, and Kovalev won a unanimous decision. So, if that fight was a 12-round fight, he probably maybe would have knocked out him as well. So really, no, actually, sorry, what am I saying? Really, the only person to escape the ring in a 12-round fight was Hopkins. Like, I know that Russian guy, it was only a 6-round fight, and he didn't get knocked out. So there's only really 2 guys that didn't get knocked out. But like I'm trying to say is that Russian guy that he fought maybe would have gotten knocked out if it was a 12-round fight. That one draw, like I said, it got called a draw because the fight ended in 2 rounds from an accident, a foul, and the guy couldn't continue against Kovalev. So Kovalev's pretty much knocked out pretty much everyone. He's got almost like a 90% knockout percentage. And then Pascal, he's got good knockout percentage as well. Actually, no, not very good. I thought he did. No, never mind. Only a 49%. So that's kind of... for some reason, I thought it was better than that. Anyway, who do I think is going to win this fight on January 30th? Pascal obviously has a new trainer for this camp. He's got Freddie Roach. And then Kovalev got John David Jackson. Very good trainer. Has really helped Chris Algieri's career since the loss to Manny Pacquiao. Even though he lost to Amir Khan, he showed improvements. So I think John David Jackson's a pretty good trainer. And you got Freddie Roach, obviously we all know him. Trains Manny Pacquiao, has trained Oscar De La Hoya, has trained many fighters. You could list tons of fighters. And he's training Pascal. But will that make a difference? I don't think it will, to be honest. I think Freddie Roach will change up the game plan for Pascal. Pascal will be a different puzzle for Kovalev to maybe solve early, but it really could maybe backfire against him. Who knows? Freddie Roach does not want him going in there trying to knock out Kovalev. He does not want him just throwing hard shots. He wants Jean Pascal to try to box Kovalev round by round, and because he thinks Jean Pascal's the better boxer. And why trade with a guy who's the better puncher than you? Why go into his game? His game plan is he's the puncher. He's to knock you out. You shouldn't be trying to knock him out when your KO percentage and your punching power is nowhere near Kovalev's. So that kind of makes sense too, but we all seen what Hopkins tried to outbox Kovalev, and Kovalev ended up being the guy who was outboxing Hopkins. But then again, Hopkins is not a younger guy. Pascal's got a little more. Obviously, he's younger. He's more explosive, but is he the better boxer than Hopkins? No. So really, the only chance that Pascal has is if he knocks out Kovalev. So really, will Freddie Roach make a difference? He'll make a difference in the game plan. He'll make differences, but will he make a difference in sense to win the fight and come out with the victory? No, I don't think it matters. I don't think it doesn't matter who's training Pascal. He's gonna lose the fight. Kovalev's just in his prime, one of the most dangerous guys in boxing, if not the most dangerous guy in boxing. By far the most dangerous guy in the light heavyweight division so far. I know there's other dangerous guys, but from what he's accomplished and the fighters he's beat, I know there's other dangerous punchers in the light heavyweight division too. That upcoming, what's that other Russian guy that's coming up? What's his name? I forget his weird Russian name. Starts with a B. I forget now what his name is right now, but I've seen him fight. He knocked out pretty much every one of his opponents, I think. But he hasn't accomplished what Kovalev's accomplished. But anyway, back to the fight. So, yeah, I really don't see Freddie Roach winning the fight for Pascal. It really doesn't matter who's in Pascal's corner. It doesn't matter if John David Jackson is, if he's going to be training Pascal. It wouldn't matter. Kovalev is the most dangerous guy at 175 at light heavyweight. Really, the only guy who I could see beating him or giving him a challenge is Andre Ward. And that fight is supposed to happen later this year. But other than that, I don't see anyone beating Kovalev. I think that Kovalev's going to knock out Pascal again. It could be early. Because considering that I didn't see Pascal's last fight, but apparently some people thought he lost that fight. It was a close fight. He fought Yuneski Gonzalez. Gonzalez was undefeated at the time before Pascal beat him. And Pascal got awarded the unanimous decision. But I didn't see that fight, so I can't really say what happened. Gonzalez just lost again But anyway, so I didn't see that fight. I can't really comment on that fight. But considering people thought he lost that fight against that guy, that's another bad sign that that doesn't look good for Pascal. It'd be one thing if he destroyed Gonzalez, but his last fight, the last fight he had since, he's only had one fight since he fought Kovalev in the first time, and he didn't look that good, so that's not good. Well, Kovalev had a fight with Mohammadi and knocked him out in 3 rounds, so I can't wait for the fight. And let me know what you think, who's going to win, and let me know if you think Freddie Roach will make a difference. And thanks for watching. Power of Boxing.